match, I think you've conceded over 200 runs in an innings. What do you put the bowling inconsistency down to this season?
It's a hard one to answer without going back and looking at the notes, but conditions were good today. I thought 200, 210 was par. Difficult score, but about par, in line with numbers that we've looked at over the years. We weren't as consistent as we needed to be. In particular, after we got wickets, I think we went switching a little bit rather than being a bit more clinical with the areas we wanted to be, and that created scoring opportunities, but they batted well. I thought they kept counter-punching nicely, had a lot of sixes, and put us under pressure. So we're halfway, we were a touch sort of smacked in the nose, but okay, thinking that chasing that score was possible.
Hi, Stephen. Another frustrating playoff result.
Yeah.
And I mean, you mentioned the chase and feeling that 211 was gettable, but I guess the epitome of your campaign, maybe in a way, was Leos and James Vince. That was always obviously going to be a key partnership for you guys, and Leos getting out LBW, but no one thinking to review. What went on there? I mean, it clearly pitched outside leg stump.
Yeah, I thought of reviewing. But it is probably symptomatic of the campaign. It's been, I think, well documented that we are down on a number of players through injury, and it's unfortunate that those players were experienced senior players, and that can make a difference. We've got some young players in there who are playing at a level that they've never been before, and we were asking a lot of them to keep rising to the challenge. So, look, we're a little bit disappointed about that, but that's the tournament. We couldn't patch up enough to get across the line again, but I was really proud, certainly, of the way they responded in Paarl. But yeah, it is, again, it's an empty feeling, and when you look back, and there'll be areas we could have improved from a coaching point of view and a playing point of view, but that is the ebbs and flows of tournament cricket, really.
Evening, Stephen.
Hey.
Commiserations. Donovan was obviously shattered about the World Cup, but the one thing he said specifically to me was he was actually more shattered not playing tonight. He says your leadership has been brilliant, and that JSK is a real band of brothers, in his words.
Oh, that's nice.
So I think most of the people talk about you in the same way. Now, you obviously come through a lot of adversity. What is your secret? You've been doing this for so many years. What is the one thing why you think people keep coming to say that you bring everyone together? What is your secret recipe?
The nice words. I think we're paying Don quite a lot of money this year, so that's part of the contract. Look, I don't know. What we do have is a nice group, a good group of people that help run the team and the franchise. So it does come from the top down. We try and create an environment where the players get better, but also try and teach them a little bit more than just cricket and about what it's like to be a cricketer and treat them with a lot of respect. I don't know, mate. Look, I love meeting new players, and in particular over here, there's a group of young South African cricketers each year that are just desperate to learn. And as a coach, what more can you ask for? And they are receptive, they are skillful, and they're just really nice human beings. So I really enjoy this tournament, as does my coaching staff and management. So if it's a reflection of what we get, it'll be a reflection of what we give back, because it's a pleasure to be here.
Hello, my name is Manus. Actually, where do you rate this league? If you look at the Big Bash and the 100, actually, where do you rate this league?
Yeah, I rate it really highly because of why it was created. So I understand that cricket in South Africa domestically was struggling a little bit, as some other countries are as well. And there was 2 or 3 attempts to get a league up and running, which one of them I was part of early on, the Muncie League, which didn't unfortunately happen. But I really like the purpose of this league, and what I like is the way that it has captured the imagination of the cricket followers again. And not only that, you're getting families to games, you're getting good turnouts to every game, you're getting a bit of tribalism now after 4 years, and you're getting a high quality standard of cricket, and that's a great recipe to have. But I go back to the purpose. The purpose was to help South African cricket stay strong or get stronger, and I think they've achieved that, and that needs to happen with other countries around the world so that we, New Zealand and South Africa, can keep competing with the big boys. So a tournament like this is, I think it's very important, and I think it's an example for others.